Williams from right here in Barbados, as the first kick is taken by Armando Sugar Lashley. Barbados in possession, going from left to right, which means they're looking to score in these. Clears his lines. The defensive header again, back into the middle of the midfield. Williams takes possession, spreads it wide to the left-hand side. Appleweight, leading ball inside. Chance for Barbados.
Interesting based on the first minute of play.
So there's Williams, turns on a dime, raised the first tackle. You look for some support, coming all the way back to Bailey, who's left his central position to gives up a foul. Cullinan playing for Belmopan Bandits inside of Belize's Premier League. This is Barbados now locked to do even from a wing-back position. You know he's very orchestrative. Williams to this near side. Down the right-hand side, off.
The Belize keeper under early pressure, well then Barbados obviously would be a little more confident going forward, but in the end, the free kick was wasted. But here we go, the ball is all the way back to
yards away from the goal, and here comes Belize down the right-hand side, looking for some support into the middle of the midfield. He goes to an inside left. Barbados will need.
And obviously, they are playing with confidence, going back to him on occasions. Barbados beginning to probe and search down through the midfield with Harris.
Harris, Sprite still holding down the captain's armband and the starting 11 spot. Ball into the face of the defender there. Ricochets off. Good cover challenge from Covington, but he loses possession. Belize now, that's a 180 turn. A sweet pass towards the 18-yard box. Out comes Primus with the brilliant save. Harris, back this time to Hinkson. Inside to Williams. He leading ball across the final third of Barbados' defense. 17.5 minutes on the clock. It's a searching ball. This time Williams takes possession, knocks it back, trying to find Akil Appleweight, the Paradise man. Can't get the entire.
That was kind of a malicious tackle, but in the end he got away without a yellow card. Belize with the free kick.
Making with the deliveries, the leading ball again off the top of the head this time. Looking to get out of his defence. A bit by the defensive tactics of Belize. The ball all the way back to Primus. The throw-in taken to Williams. Spreads it wide to the left. He finds his Paradise teammate.
And Barbados will need to match them if they're going to stay nil at the stage of the game.
So Williams looking to hustle and bustle there. The ball all the way back and then into this attacking spot. Here, Cullinan doesn't get the lucky bounce. Finds Holligan instead. Williams across, squarer to Harris, who tells Lashley to hold on. So Williams tidies up in the middle of his midfield. He's been asked to defend with Jomo Harris. They're supposed to cover that. Just that little bit more accurate with their passes and a bit more deadly in creating chances. Down the right goes Barbados with Hinkson. Plays the ball inside. It is
Barbados. When they do get the ball into the offensive third, they must be aware that unless they can create that opportunity for Lashley, Barbados will not have much chances or organize with the attacking prowess.
We say goodnight to the Massey Posse. Locked and loaded on the Trident tent coverage. Possession with Jules, who's left his left-sided position to switch to the right-hand side to get a bit more possession. Williams tries to play the leading ball out to the far left. Sargent can't reach it in.
You don't have to be in a hurry here at this venue.
Ball given away. O'Keefe, this is a chance here for Belize to punish the Barbadians. Tries to cut past Bailey. Good defensive work from the 6'2" defender as he lets that one slide past his boss. Called to support the national team, and they've done just that. This is 5 touches together. Barbados going across the left-hand side. Leading ball played in towards the midfield. It's Harris. So precisely that. He'll need to just, that split-second readjustment. He will automatically become an instant hero. I'm sure he would want to readjust.
That the game is 90 minutes plus, and you want to continue to play with 11 men on the field.
So Belize in possession. Getting the lucky bounce there, and the ball comes off the dreadlock hairstyle. Sliding tackle coming in from Sargent on this occasion. Leading ball played down the left, looking to catch the Belize wing back out and wasn't as positive as the Barbadians would have wanted it, and the clearance made up into the night sky. The defensive header into Jules, who goes on a run down his Cullion. There's a good strong tackle there from Sargent, and Barbados in possession with Bailey. Cross to his left with a couple of chances of their own. And still no goals on 35 minutes here, Keith.
Yeah, 35 minutes of good football, both teams probing and searching at either. And the chances, I would say, 2 to Barbados and about 3 to Belize.
So there's Williams, takes a tough tackle there into 158 on the FIFA rankings. Akil up a bit the yellow card on this occasion. The Belize team are behind us. They're rated a bit lower at 169.
Moment, Belize have not been able to get a lot of room in the midfield like they did at the start of the game, and Barbados should be able at this time to control the game, look to get the
The first real salvos coming from Belize. Barbados weathering the storm with good saves from goalkeeper Kishmar Primus and good defensive work from Bailey and Codrington. Since then, they've been able to take the game by the scruff of the neck for at least 5-10 minutes of the first half. Quick glance at the Barbados stats over the last number of years. 5 or so, 27 matches played. Key crowd here, cut inside again, sliding tackle. And the second one as well. Here comes Harris, probably ball forward into Lashley.
Just like they started, Belize probing, searching and hoping. Barbados a little careless at the back, and we'll be hoping that the halftime whistle will come shortly.
Tackle coming in from Applebait. Here, all the way back this time to Akil Applebait, who is known as an attacking midfielder. Brilliant ball played down the right. Good cover challenge coming in. This time to Hinkson. He's left his right back position to press and probe. Williams, square ball into the 18-yard box. Cleared away with the defensive header on the edge of the D. There's Williams again, changes his mind all the way back this time to Bailey, who will use his keeper in prime. Back to the defensive spot. There's Sargent and a tussle. Gets a strong cover challenge. Williams, he's hustled off the ball as well by Logan Dorwin. And there, smothered down by 2 defenders there. And the ball won back, this time by Hinkson as he brings Primus. 5-yard pass to Hinkson. Over comes Harris and says thank you very much into Williams. And Hinkson again. Pattern of play B, and then cleared into the night sky. Ball retrieved by Williams. Over this time to Hinkson, US-based player. Back inside to Hinkson again. Square ball and the right foot shot over the crossbar from. Ball given away again by Belize. They're much too careless compared to the first half, and therefore they're giving away possession, although Barbados are working very hard to make them give away.
Help Belize get that ball squeezing at the back post. Barbados going forward with lots of space and time in the midfield, and this is where they need to dictate the tempo of the game. And again,
he's now inside of the final third. Leading ball played. There's good defensive work from Williams. Plays Lashley, and then over to Hinkson on the far right. Wing back or midfield position, and allow for the defense to reshuffle, as I said before. So we do have a couple of options with Williams as well. So there's Hill, Akeem Hill coming in for Bailey, who's just been bandaged up and
the Willie complex.
Bailey, number 5, and in Akeem Hill, number 17 for Barbados.
So the leading ball played on with the header. 60 attacking header comes off the wrong side of the head of this occasion, and the Belize now making their way over the far side, and the ball into touch for to drive an 18-yard shot towards West. Didn't have all the conviction in the world on it, but West was equal to the task. Out comes Primus to clear on 72. Really got their eagle eyes on this game. They could see that a more creative man in Applebait in the middle of this midfield and perhaps allowing Akeem use the goods on the far side. And here comes Belize with Lopez. The leading ball played again. This is Williams. Clears his lines and clears the ball into touch as well. The number 7 going for a shower. That would be 80 minutes. Tipping by on the clock. This is a good ball in towards the Barbados.